Alright, hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the channel. So here is an Acer laptop. This is the, kind of tough to see because I'm zoomed in, but this laptop is the AN51542R3ED. So just going to kind of show you how to do some upgrades on it today. So for this one here, this is where the 2.5 inch goes. This is where an M.2 PCIe SSD can go, and the RAM as well. So we're going to kind of get started here real quick. We're going to do the RAM first, or the SSD first, and we're going to be installing a brand new software on it as well. So here's the crucial here. This is a 1 terabyte SSD, so there's already a screw in here, so we're just going to take this one out. And these simply just slide in and you push down and away we go. So just like that, and take the screw and tighten it down so it can't go anywhere, and it's installed. Sometimes these are a little tricky to get in because the screw's so small. Yeah, I may struggle here for a bit. Don't mind it though. It all takes time. Yeah, they need this one really tiny. There we go. It's still in place, not going anywhere. And that's it, done. So essentially all it is. Then you pretty much have the 1 terabyte SSD installed. You can put on a thermal pad. A thermal pad can go underneath or up top. I'm not going to put one on just because I'm just going to put the operating system drive on here, so that's all it's going to be doing. The 1 terabyte, actually the 1 terabyte Seagate drive I have here, the Barracuda will be doing most of the work, so this will be going into there. Next we're going to quickly do the RAM here. So these ones come with 8 gigabytes already installed, and we're going to be putting in 16 gigs on each slot, so a total of 32. So these just simply pop out. You just pull the tabs on each side and they pop out just like that. Now we're going to take these ones out of here. Same thing here. Slide in and push down. And again, that's how they come out. Just like that. So you just want to make sure that they're in all the way. Just like that. I'm going to put in another 16 gig. So we max it out at 32. I'm just trying to see. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. I can actually see now. And done. Just like that. That's all it is. Done. And the cool thing about this is that these actually have a slot for them. So the only reason why I had to take off this back cover is because you can't get the M.2, so you actually have to take off the back cover to install one. And this originally just had a 7200 RPM hard disk drive in here. So we're going to put a 1 terabyte SSD in there, and we upgraded the RAM obviously, but I more so wanted to make use of the PCIe slot. So that's what we did. And now to do this, we're going to put this in here. So essentially this just plugs into here like that, and that's pretty much it. I got to grab the bracket for it. So essentially all this was this just was on like that pretty much, and then just fastens down to the actual casing. So yeah, so we're gonna actually be putting the casing back on first, and then put this in. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So we can actually fasten this on now if we want. Got the screws here. Two on each side. And sorry I didn't show you how to take it off, but a lot of laptops are fairly simple. You have to take off all of the screws on the back side. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna show you that. So here's the spare 8GB chip. Okay, and I already downloaded the Windows 10 to a USB drive, so that just takes time afterwards to do. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back here now. This was a little bit tricky at first to get on, but it's pretty straightforward. Mostly just all snaps in place. Some laptops are extremely hard to do and very picky. This one was probably one of the easiest to do, and just like that, we're done. Just like that, done. Done. So we're going to take this Barracuda drive, and we're going to install it. Oh yeah, this way, sorry. Yeah. Hoping my arm isn't in the way, I'll go to this side if that's easier for y'all to see. Snapped in. Just fastens down to right there. That's it. 4 tiny screws. So I'm going to go grab the tiny screws. I'm also going to grab the doorways as well. Now these are tiny, tiny, tiny screws. I mean really tiny, so you have to be careful. It probably won't hurt if you lose one, but best to kind of put everything all back in. That's the first thing when I kind of buy any type of laptop. I'll buy kind of the cheaper model with like the good graphics and without like the 2 terabytes and all that stuff installed, because they mark up the price on all that. I'll buy kind of the higher end one with the low RAM installed, low storage space, all that stuff, and then I'll take it apart and I'll put in some real SSDs instead of just their stock SSDs that they use that are subpar. That's it, done. And that's all it was. So we've been going on for about 9 minutes now. I can continue, I guess. I'll keep going here to kind of show you this doorway here. So doorway, this is the small one. So this is all it is. This one was a little bit tricky to get in. I don't know why they made it so tricky, but it was. It was hard to take out. So I'm going to tighten this down to the body, just like that, and tighten this one down to the body as well. Same thing here, just like that. Here's the doorway. So now, if you want to hot swap, you can do a hot swap on these. So as long as you put your operating system drive in the M.2 and everything, all of your program files, and just use this for storage space, you can do hot swaps. So like video editors, if they have a couple SSDs they have their workload on, they can just take off the back cover, swap out the SSD, and they still have everything on here, so they don't have to worry. Upgraded RAMs. Now we're just going to kind of snug all these in. I mean, I don't have to go through this, but there's some people who just like to see all this stuff. So I'm going to start tightening all the ones that I do have in here. So I kept most of them in here. I probably have a few that I still have on my bench. And we're just in a studio, like a white studio box right now. So if y'all have any questions, don't feel afraid to ask or anything. This is actually this specific laptop is the Acer. I gave the model number earlier, put in the description, but it's the Nitro 5, Acer Nitro 5. So it's got a 4 gigabyte Radeon RX 580, I think, or something like that. So not too bad, but it can do work, and after these upgrades, it's going to perform like a workhorse. So I actually have a couple screws, 1, 2, 3 missing. I'm gonna go grab them. And I do this all the time. I actually have an MSI Titan. You can see on my previous video, I upgraded the RAM. I put two 32 gigabyte sticks in there, so I have a total of 64 gigs in that laptop. And I recently just put 4 terabyte SSD M.2s in it, so it's a beast. Yeah, that's it. We're done. Everything's all seated in. Everything's all tightened. I just want to make sure I got that one. Yeah, done. That is it. This is all. This actually isn't my laptop. It's my sister's. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So, you guys feel free to ask anything, and I'm more than happy to help. I'll kind of lift this up so you can see kind of the little specs on it, but that's pretty much it. So, it is an LED lit keyboard. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what? Let's fire it up here. I think the battery might be dead. Yeah, I think the battery's... Oh no, it's got some power. Yeah, I'm gonna have to plug it in and do all that. So yeah, you guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to ask anything else, and stay tuned for more upgrades and stuff like that. Thank you.